Stop shaking here in just a second. There we go. See if anybody shows up. It's been a while since we've had a live.
2 weeks. What? Nobody wants to come on this week.
It's been a while since we were live, so.
I can't find it.
Somebody refresh.
Oh, right there.
Oh.
Somebody
Hello, Miss Margie. How are you doing today?
Hi, Margie.
How have you been the past 2 weeks since we haven't been here?
We
forgot
forgot
to
to
do the
do the
starting
starting
one.
one.
Hello, Miss Margie.
Oh,
How are you
hey.
doing
Let me
today?
find that button.
We forgot to do.
Hey, buddy. What's up? Huh?
We forgot to do the thing.
You do it.
Hey, everybody. This is off Kilter Homestead. Sorry, we forgot to do it, but anyway, this is Owen, Daddy, and Mommy.
All right.
Daddy's name is actually Hoss in this video.
All right. Be careful. Don't kick the thing or the
Rebecca
lighting.
Nickel says hello.
We've been very good, very busy.
Yeah, I'm tired.
The reason why we haven't been on here for 2 weeks, and I think I said something, maybe not, I don't know. I tried not to promote when we're going to be out of town. Just got done. Oh, that's awesome. Make sure you post a picture. I plan on doing a video tonight, just a little short, to kind of show our outside, and then I'll show a couple things inside that is just really special to me. But that may not work for a short, so I'll probably do that later. But yeah, we've been really good. We were in Ohio for Thanksgiving break, so we didn't go live while we were up there. We got back at like 5 last Sunday, and we were just too exhausted and had too much to do to get ready for work the next day.
We didn't even do any videos. While we were
No,
up there.
we didn't. It was...
You weren't feeling well. And
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, it was wild. Don't worry, it wasn't the vid or anything, or the Rona.
No Rona. And Margie says your hair looks fabulous too.
Well, thank you. I've worked very hard on it. I'm paranoid that I'm making it fall out. I mean, it's still pretty firm, but there's more in the brush than I prefer. But it is what it is. It works well. I'll be needing another one. I'm gonna try to wait until next Wednesday and give it some breathing time.
Oh yeah.
But I have one more official event scheduled, and then possibly another, maybe some pictures. We'll see. But can you share that on the Facebook pages?
I don't know.
First change that to
Change
live
it
chat.
to live.
But I just right before here, I'm surprised we got on here on time, which is rare. I confirmed my very first parade, which will be tomorrow, and I'm stoked. You got the link?
I don't know. I don't know.
All right,
how
well,
to
you
do it.
talk
I've
to
never
them.
done it.
You talk to them, and I'll do this.
I painted shoes. That's all I've got.
Ah, crap.
I don't know how to do that.
Copy.
Oh, that's all you're doing.
Yeah.
Are you doing it on off?
I'm doing it on both.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Sorry, y'all. We're amateurs.
Can I have this candy because I forgot to finish it up in Ohio.
Yeah, sure. If it's so good.
Whoa.
So why don't you tell them about what happened last Friday?
Oh, Friday? I was Mrs. Claus. You were
Mrs.
Santa.
Claus, yeah. I'll post a picture, excuse me, on the community when we're done here. I do thank you so much, David. We've been working really hard on it.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, there we're caught up. All right, it's shared. We've been working really hard to get it white. It took multiple bleachings, but we finally got it. It's a little mess today, but that's okay.
I didn't try.
Anyway, so yeah, I secured my first parade, which is tomorrow, and I'm really excited about that. It's for the local yeah, area that we live, and the volunteer fire department's going to put me on top of the fire truck, which I'm pretty stoked about. Never been on a fire truck before. We went.
He's been one for a picture, but that's
Yeah, we've been to a bunch of parades where, in general, where they just grab somebody that'll fit a suit, throw a horrible beard on them, and think that'll work, and it does. Little kids, they get excited, but I think they deserve better than that. And I'm not, if that's all somebody can afford and they're trying to get into being a Santa, I get it. I'm not judging that. I don't like the idea of, well, it's for kids, so this is good enough. I have the same views when it comes to Christian music. We're doing it for Jesus, so we can be really crappy when it comes to writing the music and just put out low quality. I don't like that. I feel that you should be doing a good job. And
he's a snob.
I'm a snob. I try not to be, because legit, if somebody is trying to get into being a helper and all they can afford is the $50 suit from Walmart, then yes, it looks bad. But if what they're doing, hey buddy, what's up? If what they're doing is impacting children in a positive manner and spreading Christmas cheer, then that is a good thing. But when somebody offers to do it for free, that is a real bearded Santa's helper that has a pretty good looking suit, and I'm not tooting my own horn because I was blessed with this suit.
You're very fortunate to get it.
They're turned down because no, we have a guy. Oh hey Pam, PA Swan, blah, you know what I'm trying to say. PA Swam King, how are you? I think that you should maybe go with that. I don't know. I get annoyed when they're. And I'm like, it looks so bad.
It was really nice though at the parade last night, because those kids that were in the parade
Yeah.
who didn't get to see Santa, there was a few that went by. There was one little boy in particular who's like, "Mommy, there's Santa."
Yeah.
And then he covered his mouth like, I can't believe I saw him. And you even went in like a black shirt with a hat on at nighttime.
Yeah, the only way I could have disguised it anymore would have been to braid my beard, which I just forgot to do, and wear a leather biker jacket. But so I was pretty excited about that. But we had our first event on Friday. That was really special. Hanna, at kind of the last minute, jumped on as Mrs. Claus, because the Mrs. Claus that they had, there was a death in the family, and so she just wasn't in the mood, in the Christmas spirit, and that's okay. I understand that. And so it's a blessing and a curse. I mean, it was a curse because, I hate that their family's going through that, but it's also a blessing because it got Hanna to become Mrs. Claus, and she liked it enough that she goes, all right, I'll be your Mrs. Claus. So we're adding that to our options. I don't know if we'll do that for the videos. I haven't asked her about that yet. So if you're getting videos, which I don't want to spoil anything. So the one that's in here that I'll be doing a video for, I'm going to get in touch with you. But I'll post a picture of us. She makes pretty hot Mrs. Claus. She's going with the Goldie Hawn style as opposed to
Minus the hair.
Yeah, she goes, I will not ever wear a bonnet. so we went to Walmart and got some stuff, and she made her own outfit. Took her like 30 minutes, and so she's gonna polish that and buy some other things over the next year, I guess. We'll be looking for some Pretty Woman boots.
No, I don't want the hooker heels.
Well, you don't have to have the hooker heels, but the knee-high boot, that's Pretty Woman boots to me. I don't know what they're really called.
If I told you I've been good, would you believe me?
Of course I would, Rebecca. You're on the nice list. But Yeah, so that's where we've been. It's been busy, but so much fun. I'm elated that I got the news about the parade tomorrow.
Yes.
Am I gonna be in it?
No, just Daddy.
I'm gonna take you.
But you're gonna get down there. Now remember, if somebody asks, who am I?
Santa.
Yeah, I'm not.
Daddy.
Right, good job.
He's in the
Can't
deer
hear you as I
stand.
haven't muted it. Oh,
Hello.
good luck.
Get some water.
Get water.
It's spicy. But I don't need water.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Had a really, really good trip up in Ohio.
Yeah, it was a good Thanksgiving.
Yeah, very nice. Awesome to get to see my parents.
It just didn't snow.
It didn't snow.
It snowed the week before we were there, and then it snowed 2 days after we left.
Yeah.
We repelled
So that
snow,
was
apparently.
that was really sad. Well, apparently, because when we moved to North Carolina, it snowed good like twice. We moved to Montana, and yeah, it snowed a little bit,
and
but
stayed on the ground for 6 months.
we better not move to Ohio and it just stopped snowing.
In the top drawer, honey.
But I went up there before we went, thinking I had an ear infection. And I just did tell a doc, so they didn't get to look at my ear. I just told them my symptoms, and they wrote me a prescription. Well, it turns out that I didn't have an ear infection. And so, since the Herculean amount of amoxicillin that they put me on, I don't know if I've ever had that much, had nothing to attack. It attacked my body, and it caused other types of issues, which I dealt with the whole time we were up there. And so I'm just now getting back from all that. So we didn't get to do everything we wanted to do while we were up there. We wanted to go kind of look at areas that we could possibly move to. We wanted to see Miss Sherry from Two Family Homestead while we were up there. And that didn't happen because, you know, if I'm sick, I don't want to go visit some people, especially because I had a low-grade fever. I was just kind of feeling like garbage. And so, yeah, so I didn't want to, sorry.
I'll look at it.
Thank you. I didn't want to get around other people, and even though I know they wouldn't get sick, I didn't want to bother them.
They're leaving from the station on Highlands.
Okay, so I'll be there.
All right.
Awesome. So I'll be there right around 6. I'm so stoked for that, y'all. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. I don't remember what I was talking about. We didn't get to see Miss Sherry. We didn't get to go. We found a really big Christmas store, like a year-round Christmas store. We didn't get to go see there. We didn't get to go to the reindeer farm. So when we go up this summer, we're going to have to get to do all that stuff.
Okay, but it's got to be silent.
We did, however... Hey, Owen, can you go get one of my boots? We did, however... I didn't go up there with the intention of purchasing boots for being Santa. Make sure you video it and share with us the parade. I will do that. Thank you for that idea.
I'll video.
Drops really says no, she's not been good. What was I talking about? I don't remember. So I wasn't expecting to go up there and get boots. I knew I needed something, but I didn't expect it because I've looked everywhere here. I was just going to order something online. My dad goes, just go to the Amish cobbler right down the road. Went down there and found these boots. Obviously, I added the fur, but like these are good boots. Oh,
wow.
Thank you so much, Mud Tramp.
Thank you.
Thank you. We surely will. Um, but yeah, we found these boots, which the only other way I would like them more is instead of this would be to have the buckle, which I found just here recently. But awesome boots. First time I used them, Hannah sewed some paper because that's just all we had at the time. And then before our event, I sewed these binder clips on because I want to be able to use these for if I have to dress up. Dual purpose kind of deals. But
Is it around Lake Olivia?
yeah, I think so. Anyway, so I'm sorry, I did not mean to send you all for a ride. At least it's not the ride you took last time we had had a live. You want to go back over to here? So
Yeah, sorry.
that's all right. You're fine. You would be right, Drops Family Farm. But I already gave you the go-ahead. That means you have some time to go be naughty. I've signed it in the list. You're on the nice list. Who do you think makes Santa's nice list? Anyway, wow, that's really lagging behind tonight.
It usually is.
That bad?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I gotta stop looking at that. I wish you could make it to where it was just the chat would show up. Can you? Theater mode. Mini player.
I don't know what that does.
Oh, nope, that doesn't help nothing. Okay.
Go back to big.
Yep.
There you go.
And it was just so cool getting to see all the going into all the different Amish stores up there. Y'all, if you still need pressure canners, they have them. If you are anywhere in the Northeast Ohio area, Layman's has pressure canners in. Hey, Miss Jansen. Layman's has them in. Now, Drops, do you make the naughty list on purpose so you get coal? Because I know it's crazy expensive and we're trying to heat homes. So that's a legitimate, what do they call it? Not motivation, but it's motivation. Plan. But yeah, if you all need canning stuff, you can get it up there. If you need
for the lids.
the rings,
Not the rings.
Oh, the lids.
The lids. They are having trouble getting those.
Yes, but if you need jars, come to Florida because we have jars.
Did you tell your family?
I have not.
I will. I will text them because your mom is napping. So sorry.
Well, that's her fault for not watching here. My mom told me. I called her earlier to check on her, and she goes, "Yeah, I won't be on your live tonight." And I'm like, "Well, that's okay. Well, look what she missed. My big announcement." So that's okay.
All right, I texted them.
Hannah texted her, so we're good. But keep putting that back to live chat.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I don't know if you changed it or we changed it.
I did not change it, so it must have when you switched it over to the thingy.
Drops. They have All American canners. They have both All American and Presto. I prefer the All American. I like the kind with the instead of the locking, almost like you're making an espresso, the locking lids. I like the kind you screw clamp down. I trust those a little bit more. The locking ones scare me a little bit. That's what you bought. Did you buy the American canner or the Presto?
What's the big news?
Miss Jansen, I got my first parade gig as a Santa's helper. Oh, American canner, good. Yeah, I was impressed. Very cool. My mom has a big one. I don't know which one it is. No way will I trust a Presto. They scare the crap out of me just looking at them. I mean, it's terrifying. And you watch like explosion videos because I'm weird like that and like to watch the world burn.
It's a weird life.
I do. Yeah, that's all right. You married
You
me.
just go with
Why
it.
did you say you like to watch your world burn?
I'll explain that phrase to you a little bit later,
He's
buddy.
right.
I don't really like seeing the world on fire.
He's very literal.
He
my son.
takes after you. Oh, Grandma's
Hi,
on here,
Mom.
buddy. I'm a safety-minded person too. Yeah. I'm.
Hey, Grandma!
That she still can't see it, bud.
You gotta come in front of mommy.
Here, climb up here. Hey, climb up here, like a cat. There you go. Just lay down across the back. There you go.
Hey, Grandma!
Grandma says, "Hey, buddy."
Yeah, those scare me. But we have jars.
We have a few lids. We have some of those.
But if you buy the jars, you get the lids.
True.
And you only need to be able to can enough to last through this, because once this is over, they'll get caught back up on production.
But I think this is going to be lasting 4 more years.
Probably. I think we are totally set up for Christmas.
Pretty much.
We are now in gift buying mode, but we have the outside totally decorated. We have the inside now totally decorated.
Oh, sorry.
Dang,
Careful, buddy.
Goober. Running out of jars, but they are hard to find up here.
I pick them up anywhere I can.
We took an entire trunk full up to my mom when we went to visit.
Yeah.
Because couldn't find them. And they were fairly cheap. We paid, what, $13 a case? I wouldn't count on it. If you look at the Baltic Dry Index
I believe
forecast, you will see that they are indicating very slow economic recovery.
I believe it.
Economy, yeah. I want a 3-story log cabin on 100 acres in
So-
East Tennessee.
Here's what we learned on the elf story. That you can only get small gifts and not wishes. You can't grant wishes.
I cannot make any promises, but Mr. David, would you like that in Lincoln Logs or Legos? Because that I may be able to
Even
work with.
Legos are expensive.
1230 is the break even on that, and they expect it to be 800 by October. Dang. I need to look up more into that, especially being a social sciences teacher. I should probably be more.
My mom says,
Up to date.
he looks like the Tim Allen and the Santa Claus. You hear that a lot.
I do. People tell
Like,
me that in stores.
Yeah, a lot.
Which I'm okay with. Now, if I had a little bit of Tim Allen's money, but I'm not willing to sell the cocaine like he did in order to.
He got out of that.
I know,
Jacob.
I know he did, but I like
Oh.
making that joke anyway.
Poor Tim.
But who's that?
Your dad.
Oh,
He said, "Cool."
did you tell him we were live?
No.
The butt?
Me or him?
Him
Oh.
not coming on
Hey.
here. East Tennessee. Yeah. You know, you buy the right mountain, you could probably get some acreage pretty cheap there in East Tennessee. It may not be usable land, but you can still get it fairly cheap. 12 in the chat to get 12 thumbs up. Oh, thank you, Cecilia. Yeah, the more thumbs up we get, the more YouTube recognizes it and promotes us. I said this for what, a month now? I have videos to make. I just haven't. How much raw materials such as coal, iron, ore, grains.
They
Oh,
ship worldwide.
that makes sense. Well, thank you, Mr. Willie95. I've worked very hard at it. Spent a lot of money to to get this
But-
way. But that's okay. We've made back a little bit.
A little bit.
That's, well, still haven't paid for the suit. And then there's the
You've paid for this.
beauticians. Well, we paid
Oh,
for
you're
it.
talking about
Yeah.
money. I'm saying.
There's the beauticians, and there's the boots, and there's all the accoutrements. So I don't know. Hopefully they can kick it into gear with some of the mining or recycling. I mean, use this time as an excuse to really kick up reusing those recycling. I bought my canning jars last year.
Smart.
Very smart.
Super smart.
And there were people that they were calling this years ago, and everybody lasted as preppers now, or they were
Us
until
preppers.
this. Well,
We didn't
we
prep.
prep short term. We don't ever prep long
I
term.
normally prep for the summer
Yeah.
because we're always low pay during the summer. And so I usually prep so we don't got to buy any paper products or soaps or anything like that.
Yeah.
It makes it a little bit easier. And because of COVID, you couldn't buy a lot of that stuff in bulk. So we made it somehow.
Yeah. We were more prepared than others. But also we're in Florida, so we tend to try to stay ready for hurricanes. Anyway.
So, yeah.
Mr. Willie, I bet you get to stop by. You get stopped by little kids who want to talk to you. Not yet.
You've had a few ask their parents.
Yeah,
"Is that Santa?"
none of them are brave enough to talk to me yet. Though I try to be as open and welcoming as possible. We stopped at Sonic last night after the Wachula parade. And there were 3 little girls that were going into the bathroom, and it was occupied for the men, so I had to wait outside. And one little girl was just mesmerized. And so I waved at her. She went in, and she did something weird with her hands that all the kids are doing now. And they went in, and that made her night. Some kids in the parade, even though I was sitting on the side of the road, some of the kids were just blown away. Oh, Santa's hiding in the parade, which I guess that was kind of cool, but. I was brought up as a prepper even before they coined it, I think, yeah. Oh no, that one went away.
Oh, which
there
one?
we go.
The I didn't can that this year.
Yeah, most of my crop was given to local food. Oh, very cool.
That's nice.
That's awesome. That's when we started off Kilter Homestead. That was our dream. It's shifted a little bit. Now we are more so feeding spirits. I.e. Christmas spirit.
It's because we suck at gardening.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to promote that quite yet. I want to wait.
I try. I try
no,
really hard.
what we're
Oh, I know.
what we're doing.
I can still try to garden.
Yeah,
That was what I'm saying, but I'm terrible.
But when we started off Kilter, our goal was to move up north. We wanted to raise enough food for us and enough food to give away to one family for 1 year. That was the goal. And then we wanted to take that family that we were going to be feeding that year, teach them how to do it, and the whole purpose would be for them to it would be a contract where they would then, after they do it for a year, they bring in another family and do much of the same thing. Some of that could still happen. I think.
Still like to do it.
Maybe serve more in a mentor role as opposed to, this is what you do, because we've added the Christmas trees and the reindeers to our dream, and so I think throwing all that in would be a lot. But I think if we find somebody,
There's Papa.
Oh, there's Papo. Okay, he's no longer a butt.
Yeah. I've done that, Terry, with jicama. I mean, I've got some out there we could probably pull soon, but I get it from the store and I pickle it.
Yeah.
Hey, Papa.
Hey, Adrian. Hannah likes that. She's a tequila girl.
Yeah, I don't like anything.
Tequila tastes a little. Of course, that could just be the margarita mix,
Maybe.
but it tastes a little like dirt to me.
Why?
Some of my garden went to. I gotta look over here. That goes too fast. My parents always had at least a year's worth of food and preps because they grew up on farms and ranches, and if they got snowed, it could be months. True. When we get property up in Ohio, when we get property up in Ohio, we're going to have a cold cellar on top of normal canning stuff, or root cellar, whatever you want to call it. We will have that because we want to stay prepared. We still want to be able to grow enough food to feed our family almost totally. We know we're going to have to go buy some things at the store just because that's the world we live in today. But hey, Indiana Backyard
Try again.
Gardener, how you doing today?
I can't talk today.
I can't.
Words are hard.
I'm glad I'm not doing any lectures or anything till Christmas. I'm just worn out. We have plenty of seeds. One, we have the greatest seed supplier of all time. Anywhere, I'll fight somebody who disagrees with me. But we do have plenty of seeds.
Yeah, I plan on doing pickles. Like, if I can get caterpillars to stay out of my garden.
Yeah, she's good at like that. She can do 2 streams at one time. Never in 41 years thought I would see Santa doing a live stream. maybe the week of Christmas. Maybe I get dressed up. What do you think?
What?
Maybe the live for the week of Christmas.
You
I'm
should.
I'm in full. Do y'all want that? The live during the week of Christmas. What day is Christmas this year?
Friday.
It's a Friday, so that would be the Sunday before.
So then the 20th, right? 18th
Yeah.
is the Friday.
As long as I don't have something, a gig on the Sunday before Christmas, I will be in full regalia. I'll be in character. So bring your kids, ask questions. I'll be there to answer. I think we should do that. Are you going to be Mrs. Claus?
I'll be Mrs. Claus.
Hannah's going to be Mrs. Claus. Just did a seed giveaway on my first live today. I'm sorry I missed it. Oh, I feel so bad. I'll go back and watch it.
We've been kind of all over the place today.
Yeah.
Because we felt so, like, we got back last Sunday night and we were so unprepared for the week that today we made sure we were prepared for this coming week.
Yeah.
I don't like living like that. It's hard.
Today, even though we had some things to do, today was the first day in a while where I felt like I didn't have to, this to do and this to, and there's still plenty to do. But
It's hot today.
It's Florida, so the weather's
It
horrible.
was hot yesterday and it was hot today.
Weekend lives are so hard for me. I bet. I'm sorry. This just works for us. I know I won't be able to. Is it Mondays that my meetings will be
What meetings?
with the lodge?
I don't know.
Was it Mondays or Tuesdays?
The 14th you have one.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I just live here.
We need some hot.
I'll
trade you.
She says I need to, or Papa says I need to dye my hair. I'm not, like, I just got into, like, liking my hair being, when I get it purple. I just bought me new purple today. I'm not ready.
71.
No, she's not gonna dye her hair. There's from what I've seen among Christmas performers, there are fewer and fewer white-haired Mrs. Claus. There's, hey Sean in Alaska, how you doing? There are redheads. There's brown. There's gray. There's
So weird.
everything but like the non-natural colors have all been Mrs. Claus.
It looked like Santa was, Papa!
Santa's a pimp.
Jacob's.
Drop in Canada.
Arm candy, yeah.
All right, so
I'm not that great.
Miss Jansen, Mary's Heirloom Seeds. If you could grab a link, go up here, click on the YouTube. Nope, click over here. Click on YouTube. Oh wait, no, right there, Fidelity. Mary.
one?
No, A.
Okay.
Mary's Heirloom Seeds ships to Canada, and she just got a bunch in. She actually just announced a new today. What?
I don't know, but he's chewing and whispering in my ear, and I can't hear.
All right, so yeah, just copy that there and put it over here. So definitely check out Mary's Heirloom Seeds.
go
You
to
will
here.
not be disappointed.
community.
young thing. I agree. She's arm candy.
No, I'm not that great.
You're pretty. Shut up. Bring the Florida weather north to North Carolina. It's 46. Oh, I love that weather.
Santa's up him.
No.
Oh, no.
Jacob.
Owen.
Why
remember,
would you teach him?
Oh, gosh. Remember that conversation we had? Hey, listen.
Okay.
Owen.
He's so
Owen,
tired.
listen.
You got him.
Remember
in the
that
giggles.
conversation we had where sometimes Daddy says things without thinking that adults can say, and you can't?
Yeah.
Please
Pimp.
don't say that at school.
Pimp is one of those
Okay.
words. That is not for little kids.
Please don't say that at school.
Okay.
That's what I
Here.
get for watching Kid Rock Woodstock 99 last night. that language
Do they
is in
have
my head.
elderberry and
Mommy, look how big your house
I
is.
don't. She may have elderberry, but it's all from seeds.
I'll look on my
She
phone.
doesn't do cuttings.
Yeah.
What was the thing I said the other day? Oh,
Um,
we saw some blow ups, and like Santa was falling over, and I go, "Oh, Santa's drunk," and then somebody was Elsa or Olaf was standing fine, and then the wind had blown Frosty all the way around the house, and he was backed up to the wall. And she goes, look, Frosty's butt's on the house. And I go, yeah, Frosty knows how to twerk. And he starts in the back. And I said, but that's when we had that conversation. There are
You're
some
giving him
things.
so much material.
There are some things that you can't say because you're a little kid. Are you looking for the elderberry?
Oh, I'm sorry. Someone texted me. I'll do
Here,
it now.
I'll look for the elderberry.
Oh, okay. Good, because my
Um,
phone's going to die.
Here we go. Or I'll leave that up just in case. I'll share the link again here in a minute.
I don't know if she has elderberry. I've looked through hers, but I haven't looked through it lately, so she may have it. I don't know.
Let's see. I tried to dye my hair when I was young 8 different times. It never worked. You have to take it white before you dye it. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Sally's has some pretty decent things. You just have to be really careful. You need to keep it at least a 1/4 inch at the closest, but 1/2 inch probably, because bleach will swell. Unless you know somebody in the industry that can get you some Trionics like I have. I use Trionics. I can put it right on my scalp. Sorry.
I'll look.
I can put it right on my scalp, right on my face. It doesn't burn. And it lifts all the share the stream, help Santa. Oh, thank you. Sorry, that took me a minute. You got to take all the color out, take it to white. Then if I went through and I wanted to turn my hair gold, easy. You have to bleach your hair. The box stuff isn't going to work on dark hair at all. Yeah. Well, see, if you know somebody in the industry and you can get Trionics. Trionics is super gentle. It uses enzymes to bleach, not actual bleach. It's purple based, so it tones as it.
No, they do not have elderberry. What was the other one?
Comfrey. I think Comfrey maybe. I've heard her talk about it, but that may have also been Josh at City's Dead. Well, originally, Miss Jansen, I was going to have it repigmented as close to my natural color as possible. It'd never do that because I have like 5 different colors in my beard hair. There's red, there's clear somehow, there's dark brown, there's almost black, there's light tan. It's a color wheel in my beard just naturally. And so that was the idea. Yeah, I know it's weird. I can't explain it. But that was the idea. However, as we learned how much work it took to get this and how damaging it could be to hair, plus Hanna goes, I kind of like it that way now.
It's interesting.
I think we're gonna keep the beard totally.
I don't think so.
Can you set it to
Turn the switch on.
No, it's not doing it.
Turn it on. He's got to turn it on to do it.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think she has either one of those.
Okay. No comfrey or elderberry.
Because all it comes up with is drying and things.
Alexa, turn on Owen's bathroom light. There you go. The beard's gonna stay. After Christmas, I'm going to give it 6 months without doing anything to it other than just moisturize. I'll be using the purple shampoo and stuff just to keep it without going brassy. But I'm just gonna let it rest. And then when Christmas card photos starts coming back up, about a month and a half out of that, I'm gonna start. Hey, Sin's Crafting World, how you doing today? I'm going to start taking the growth back to what all this is, so I'm ready to go. The hair, I'm probably going to buzz it all off after Christmas, just because I prefer it be buzzed. She hates it, but it's too much work. So I'm probably going to buzz it all off and then start growing it back immediately so it's much longer come Christmas. Time to rob the chicken with their eggs. We need to do that.
Ours have been, I don't know how long those eggs have been out there that they're sitting on.
All right. Dan is going to burn the cardboard boxes, and he told Benji, you can have one. So he goes and sits in one. Cats are awesome. I hated cats. I take that back. Some cats are awesome. Most cats are jerks that I want nothing to do with.
My mom had a really good cat.
Yeah.
Yummy was the best.
Yeah. My mom's kitty is crazy, but so sweet.
She's crazy.
But she's a spaz, and I loved hanging out with her when we were up there.
I'm just making sure it's...
No, it's happening events.
Alright, I was just making sure it wasn't...
Yeah, so the hair, I don't know. All the cats I've ever had have been nuts. We had a really cool cat when we first moved to North Carolina. We called him Sergeant Fuzzy Boots because we were big fans of Big Bang Theory. And we had to leave him in North Carolina because he got out and he became an outside cat. And, I mean, he was gone for like a month. And then right after we moved, he showed back up and the neighbor took him on. But he'd go away for 2 weeks and come back. And then, so I was a little bummed. But no, Adrian, Memo's taking a nap. She won't be here tonight. She had kind of a rough day health-wise, so she's resting.
How are your chickens doing? Your lot are only getting 1 egg a day. Our bantams aren't laying at all.
Those bantams.
Our other ones are, but we don't know how often because the eggs keep disappearing. They hide them, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah. So.
If anybody is in Florida and wants 8 bantams,
9.
9 bantams.
There's 9. Well, is that one? Is fish a bantam?
Yeah. I will give you these chickens.
Oh, sorry.
I don't see any purpose in bantams other than ornamental, and started laying. Yay. Ours are laying, but they're so small it's not worth eating.
No, the bantams haven't laid anything for like 3 weeks.
But I'm saying they're laying age and they do lay.
Well, yeah, they do every now and then, but I don't know if they just, because we had a cold snap, so I don't know if they just don't deal well with the cold, or.
But I don't see purpose in bantams because you can't eat them. I mean, you can, but why? You burn more. I guess that's a good diet thing. If you burn more calories, actually. Getting the meal ready to eat than you consume.
I don't know if they are. That was just my first thought, because they were laying and all of a sudden now they're not. So I didn't know.
Yeah, they're cold hardy.
Yeah,
they're cold hardy, and they'll survive in cold as Florida could get. But I think that they're kind of going dormant as far as laying goes right now. So. If we can get rid of those, we can get some more Australorps. I love those Australorps. So, yeah, maybe that's what it is. They're soup birds. They're not. And this keeps jumping. I don't know why that keeps switching.
Oh.
No, David, they're not in a molt. The only ones that are really losing any kind of feathers
Or our oldest chicken.
Well, no.
Oh, and the little baby Berthas.
Mini Berthas, yeah, but that's from mating. Yeah, bantams are considered miniature chickens, and all our other chickens are so freaking huge.
They're huge.
Yeah, Owen is one of them. He's the biggest one we have.
Yeah, I mean they're massive chickens, and I just our Big Roo, the one Owen named after himself. Anytime the small little something Diukel, the Bantam rooster crows, he just looks at him like, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna eat you, and he probably would. He's a sweet chicken, but I would not want to be on the bad side.
I know, they're so tiny compared to our other chickens. Like, just...
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, the meal flirt Belgian.
Chill.
Is it Diukel or Duckle? I don't care. I'm
That's
calling
fun.
it a Duckle from now on.
That's fun.
Little boy ate some fun, but he was still hungry.
Oh, throw that away. Get some crackers or something, honey.
Is there any more steak? You can have steak.
No, it's gone.
Oh. Yeah, I don't. I wouldn't have taken them had I known they were bantams. I just assumed.
You're a chicken snob too.
Yeah, I'm a chicken snob. I'm a chicken snob, and I'm a fake beard Santa snob.
He's
Some
a
fake
snob.
beards, back to the Santa thing. Some fake beards are phenomenal, but they are expensive. They're usually made out of yak hair. It takes know-how to put them on correctly. It takes know-how to care for them. I'm just not a fan of the beards from a bag.
Do you find someone?
And yes, I'm back drinking Mountain Dew. Of course, I don't see any keto Nazis in here. We've had in the past. Yeah. I love that movie. I figured I was drinking Bang energy drinks instead of Mountain Dew to help with the caffeine headaches.
You were worried about whatever they were putting in the diet.
Yeah,
giving you headaches.
And that's why I got off of the diet, because it's just filled with garbage. Filled with garbage. And so I was drinking the Bangs. The problem was, when I say I'm a heart patient, I don't mean I've had a heart attack or, I'm not a heart patient. I've been to a cardiologist because I have PVCs. My heart, one chamber will, it's not an arrhythmia, they tell me. It's a preventricular contraction. Every now and then it just feels like there's butterflies in my chest, and then it goes away. So, what was I talking about? I forget. Anyway. Oh. So I'm on medicine for that, and
you can't take that.
I can't take that when I'm drinking the Bangs. So I decided, well, even though Bang is clean,
I can't drink
and it's keto friendly, I figured I would rather deal with some of the garbage that is in the Mountain Dews until I can get off of them. Owen, can you go get me a Bang energy from the pantry?
Mars says hi.
Hey Mar, how you doing today? Bang is it's a keto friendly. For the longest time, it was the only keto approved
They've made other
energy
ones,
drinks.
but they're not good.
They're good. They're fairly clean. But I can't have that and
No more
Oh, they're in the cooler. Sorry.
Oh, they're in the cooler.
Over here, by the carousel.
Over here. And take my medicine. So I said I'd rather be able to take my medicine. I'll just drink some. I switched over to Mountain Dew Zero as opposed to
Grandma says good night.
Diet Mountain Dew.
She says I love you and say hi to your friends at school for me. He said, okay, I will.
And I'll save the bangs that I have because
Love you, Grandma. Bye.
I got some. I got this from my mom because she doesn't drink them anymore. Save these for when it's a really, really rough day or I wake up with migraine like I did this morning. I woke up with a migraine, so I had Hannah throw the key lime pie, which is so good. Your taste buds are broken.
There's only 2 that I like, and I can't drink them. I can't get a whole can down. And it's not because they taste bad. It's just because I get a lot done. But I don't feel well.
Yeah. Well, you're a coffee drinker now, so that makes it nice. I want chickens, but not allowed in the city I'm in. Miss Jansen, are you not allowed at all? Or are you able to have like 2? Because I know in town here, they're allowed to have 2 hens. They can't have roosters. The problem with that, Tractor Supply, they're not allowed to sell pets. They have to sell agricultural animals. So for a chicken, in order for it, not allowed to have any. That's a bummer.
That sucks.
So for a chicken, in order for it not to be considered a pet, they have to have 6 or more. So what you find out at our Tractor Supply, people who live in the city, they'll come and they'll pay for 6. They'll only take 2.
And they'll give them to somebody.
Excuse me. And there's a whole list of people that are like, hey, I'll take the rest. So that's typically what they do.
Oh, but the Mountain Dew, you went to, instead of doing the Diet Mountain Dews, you went to the Mountain Dew Zero.
Yeah, Mountain Dew Zero instead of Diet. Water and lemon, I mean, it tastes fine to me.
He doesn't mind straight water, though.
Yeah, I mean, I used to
like
drink a gallon of water a day. Now I have a thermos. I drink that during the day. I just have some Mountain Dew at first thing.
I just have my sparkling Dollar General water.
Yeah.
I like that. I'll drink plain water. Like if it's really hot out, I'll drink it. But other than that, I don't like plain water.
Yeah. I love coffee.
Coffee's yummy.
Yeah, I converted Hannah to the dark side. She hated coffee her entire life. She liked the smell, but hated the flavor. And then I got a mocha pot, and she's like, well, I can kind of take it. If you put enough cream in it, I can take it.
I like coffee flavored things. Like I love coffee flavored ice cream. I like what is it? Coffee Crisp? Coffee Crisp.
Yeah, Coffee Crisp.
Things like that, but I never just liked coffee.
Miss Jansen, there are actually chicken diapers, so you can keep it in the house.
Chicken diapers.
Yep. As a pet, I'm trying to remember. I used to know a lady that had it, and I mean, became a pretty decent size following. No, gross. No, chicken dater's gross. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't have it. She brought this chicken in because it was crossbeak, and so I mean, it was gonna die, and so she brought it in and she hand fed it, I guess, and still does. She has to clip its beak, all kinds of stuff. But Hope the chicken, I think that's what the name was. So if you look that up on Facebook, I live in a row house with no garage, but now I'm going to build a coop. I will tell you now, quail are much noisier than chickens. However, I have a friend that she got her master's in raising fowl, and she, as part of her master's thesis for the research, she had to raise something with quail. She did it all within an apartment. Maybe that's what it was, but she's big on Coturnix quail.
I want to get quail.
Yeah, you do. We will.
She said Bob White quail are not that noisy. See?
They're much bigger though, right? CMR. Bob White quail are much larger. Am I correct in that?
Owen likes quail.
Yep. He ate my quail.
He ate 3 quail.
He ate 3 quail. I tried to have a little bit.
He loved it.
But, Adrian, you can turn those into really cute ornaments. Quail eggs. My quail lady friend, she actually goes quail lady. I don't recommend the Bob Whites. They're native to the eastern U.S. You probably need a permit. That's a good point. There is Quail Hollow down south. Hey, Mulberry Branch, how you doing today?
You turn bantam eggs into cute ornaments. It's true.
But they're not pretty. Like, ours are just plain.
Our bantams are kind of jerks.
I agree, though, Miss Jansen, you might have more issues with the dogs if you get the quail. You need to get a giant attack chicken. I don't remember what it's called.
Should have given her AH. He'll attack anything.
Yeah, it's what is the giant Polish or something like that. The video where the
is walking out of the coop. It's that one so big.
You need one of those. And if anybody says anything, say, "Oh, I don't have a chicken. This is a Velociraptor."
Huh, that's smart. I don't know.
Oh, okay, cool. Their maturity rate is as long. Yep. They also lay seasonally, and I get eggs.
They get eggs from
so
April,
pretty. I love
September.
them.
That's it.
Yeah, Coturnix quail is what we would get if you need. Well, you said you don't want to get mail order eggs, but if you do want mail order eggs for chickens, let me know and I'll get you in touch with my quail lady. The Calodon blue layers. Oh, those are pretty. Oh, no quail. They're too noisy for my taste from what I've seen. They are. They're so noisy. Have a quail guy, good. I love having people.
What?
She has a quail guy. I have a quail lady. I have a seed lady.
You were talking about animals to have and eat and stuff, and you said I like.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
We got peeps. That's right. I took that from, what was I watching where I'm like, I need to start doing that. Oh, King of the Hill. He had a car guy. Now, he was getting ripped off by his car guy. But I'm just like, I should have that. I should have an AC guy. I should have all this stuff. And I know who to call for the most part now. So it worked out. Our turkeys are attack turkeys. I would like, instead of quail, I would like to get some midget white turkeys. But like having a guy who has a guy. I'm a guy who knows a guy. But I'd like to get the midget white turkeys. Apparently, they don't get big enough. Or the biggest they get will feed like a family of 5 for one meal. Instead of, when you go to the grocery store and you get a turkey and it feeds you for like 2 weeks. I love the Cali quail, but they stopped coming around when I got the chickens and stuff. I like the idea of midget whites as well. Yeah. It'll work as a coop to protect them from the squirrels and raccoons. You don't have to worry about the squirrels. The raccoons, no, that won't protect them. We have a pretty decent fence around ours, and raccoon got 2 or 3.
2. I thought I got 4.
I'm afraid of falling in love with turkeys. All you have to remember is their head looks like they have herpes, and you'll never want to fall in love with a turkey again.
First time I saw a baby turkey, I was beside myself. Because I'd never seen a baby turkey. You only ever see the big ones. Or the frozen ones. Never baby turkeys.
It didn't even click. Like, because, I'm a rationally thinking adult. But it never even clicked. Oh, babies. And so when we saw one, I almost drove off the mountain because we were so excited. People like guinea hens, and they're way more weird looking. They are weird looking.
They're good for ticks and everything. Yeah.
Can I go in your room and check the show on TV?
Yeah, you can. But yeah, go ahead.
I was about to say something I forget. Hold on, let's see. Oh, people like guineas. I like the idea of guineas. They do kind of creep me out a little bit with the coloring, and that's just from the whole what's that word called? That phobia I have.
I don't know.
Not tryptophan. I don't know.
The first time we saw one of those, we were so confused.
Yeah. Let's see. I did see something.
They're good. Yes, they are good watchbirds.
Yeah. Dino-sized crap piles. Turkeys definitely. Yes. So a little history lesson for you. Before we started using dogs as guard animals in colonial America, eventually that's what became because it made more sense. They used guineas as their guard and alert animals. They would go after things that shouldn't be there, but also they would make so much noise if something or somebody came onto the property, then that's what they would use. They would actually... if you go to Old Salem in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, they have guineas walking around because they live their life as it was colonial America.
Sue downtown Minneapolis said hello.
Oh, hey, Sue downtown. How you doing today?
I think there are different colored guineas. I feel like I've seen white ones and gray ones.
Which one would be a quiet chicken and a good layer?
Whatever love is.
Yeah, we have an Australorp that is the second sweetest chicken we own. She is so quiet, great layer.
Just wandered in one day.
Yeah, but she's also a hen. She's not a rooster. I don't know how the roosters are. And you could get a pullet, but that's not guaranteed. So you could pay the extra to get a pullet, and then one day it may crow. And there's even some hens that will crow randomly.
We have one that's growling right now. I don't know which one.
Yeah.
But I feel like they're growling at us.
Yeah, that one was weird.
Oh, we heard it a few times today.
But, I mean...
chickens are loud.
Yeah, they are loud. And I feel a little bad for our neighbors.
I don't.
Not the ones next door. The ones that are snowbird neighbors.
They say they can't hear them when they're inside, though.
And I don't know how they can't. Do not expect that any chicken will be quiet ever because each chicken will be different. Just because they feel theirs is quiet is not likely your... Yeah. No, they don't complain to us. I feel that we have a good enough relationship that they would if it really did bother them. And if they said something, I'd get rid of them. No problem. But the ones next door, I'll put the roosters on that side just to mess with them. There are many color varieties. My BFF breeds exhibition guineas and will chew your ear off if you bring up color genetics. Yeah, I could imagine. I've met some rabbit breeders for competitions, and they're the same way. If you're not allowed chickens, don't get them. You'll just end up getting rid of them. Fight. Get a group of neighbors together, of people within the city, and take the city council to task. That's your best way. I'm on the board of a nonprofit that's what they started out for, Florida Urban Homesteading Nonprofit. It was to get rules changed. Yeah, there you go.
Get the rules changed before.
They were started to get it changed in, I believe, in Apopka, just north of Orlando, or south of Orlando, and I don't know if that worked because I came after all that, but yeah, get the rules changed. I mean, if the people want it, eventually it'll happen. So just become an advocate. If you need some advice, I'll help you. I don't quite know how it works in Canada, though, so take back the if the people want it. Well, I know how it works as far as that goes. Where I live, I can have one chicken per 100 or 1,000 square foot of property, and that would be allowed 1.5 chickens. So
you can have a big chicken
and a bantam. Yep. Hide the chickens under the floorboards. It's probably that the other people don't want. Missed it.
Delete it. to lead up.
Want to lead up the fight. Yeah, it just takes someone charismatic and willing to put in the work. What part of Canada are you in, Miss Jansen? I'm sure I've asked before, and I just have slept since then and I forgot. But what part of Canada are you in? I might have some contacts that can help you, depending on where you are, or at least know people who know people who know people type deal. Toronto, Ontario. Across from New York. Okay. Well, I mean, oh crap! I just lost the names. Me and you, Acres. They're in that area. They may be willing to help you out. Oh, dadgummit! What is? My brain's not working. I need brain Beano. It's Miss Bev's nephew from our Half Acre Homestead.
I don't know.
I can't remember. But CJM Farms, thank you so much. That was driving me insane. I know he's in the Toronto area. Maybe you guys get together and you start a task force and you're like, hey, Toronto, we should be allowed this. Pepper Swan. I don't know them. I have to check them out. Oh, Prepper Nurse. Oh, okay. I know Prepper Nurse.
It's outside the city.
Oh, okay. Well, I tried. Anyway. So what do we have coming up? We talked about what we did on Thanksgiving. We talked about my getting to be in my first parade as Santa.
You get to do the Boy Scouts.
I get to do the Boy Scouts, which I saw them in the Wauchula parade last night, and I was thinking there'd be maybe 4 or 5 scouts. They got a big troop. So that's going to be a very, very fun night. Oh, that's a good idea.
I did, but I only did turkey and stuffing. My mother-in-law didn't like them at all. I didn't take it personal.
Thank you, Sue. I really appreciate it. I'm very happy with it. Yeah, you're gonna have to over-season those egg rolls for them to work.
My stuffing is really flavorful though, so I didn't do anything extra. I put a little bit of gravy in there too, just so it wouldn't be so dry.
You should make a video on how to do your stuffing.
Maybe.
You should.
Maybe not.
No, maybe not. You should. But kind of meh.
We didn't have any. No, we did Texas potatoes, so we didn't have any mashed potatoes to put in.
I refuse to have them because I separate all my foods. I don't let foods intermingle. I know. I really want to. Doesn't that count? The thought that counts?
Do you?
I do.
Two Family Homestead says hello.
Hey, Two Family. We were talking about you a little earlier, going over our trip, and we didn't get to do that. I wanted to finally meet you, and I just, with me being sick, I didn't want to. I knew it wouldn't be contagious, but I didn't want to, you know what I mean.
She said it's okay. It's not a priority. Just accept it.
Oh, I'm totally admitting that I'm failing. I'm gonna be up there this summer.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll see how travel goes this summer. But so we'll get together this summer. But I really do want to. It's just I'm so busy with the Santa and life. It's all I can do almost anymore for this. I mean, this was a rush to happen. So after Christmas, I know it's going to open up a lot. Even with me joining the lodge, it's going to open up a lot. And so I'll get them done. I will. We have the stuff for the videos. I have a weather radio to review. We have a killer Owen's Corner coming up, which that we're going to have to wait on a little bit because there's a possibility Owen will be collabing with somebody. So we have all that stuff. I'm gonna film a short tonight just for you, Adrian. I'm gonna film a short.
I have ideas
for mainly our Christmas stuff because
we have to do some garden stuff too. So
we have a lot of garden stuff coming up. Oh well, happy birthday, Rebecca. Yes, you totally can. And remember, we decided tonight, the Sunday before, as long as I don't have a gig that pops up.
Do story time.
Story time with Santa. Okay. I'm going to, both Hannah and I are going to be dressed in character, as much in character as we can.
My personality doesn't change much. Yours does.
Does it?
Yes. Mine doesn't. I'm pretty bland on both sides.
All I do is I just retard the jerk a little bit. It's the magic of the suit, possibly. I can't wait till my next suit.
You're always like that. You're never satisfied with what you just got.
No, I'm totally satisfied.
And you're automatically looking to the next thing.
I'm trying to improve. No,
You don't improve when you're still in a parking lot getting something. You wait a few days.
I love the suit that I have. I just like the idea, one, because it won't be as obvious of, hey, I need to lose some weight. But I like the idea of having one that stays open and not zips up. So vest and then an open coat. She got me good. Wait, yeah, she's quick-witted.
I bought him a birthday present.
Bought me a Mosin.
I bought him a Mosin. He wanted one so bad. We get in the parking lot. We're putting it in the car, and he goes, the next gun I'm going to get. And I'm like, wait. You have not even shot this thing yet. You hold it talking about your next one. Be grateful for what you just got, you butthead.
I'm grateful for it. I'm a collector.
Your want of another one does not show your gratefulness 5 seconds after I bought it for you.
Well, I bought the suit, so.
Well, that's on you.
Now I want the next suit.
I've worn it once. You can throw it on now.
I got that kind of money.
Right.
How's Rudolph the Red Reindeer? Oh, Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Nose.
He's good. He's trickster, so he stays in the stables most nights. But yeah, so those custom suits aren't cheap. So I'm gonna have to be a Coca-Cola suit Santa for a couple of years, unless it really explodes next year, which I'm kind of hoping. The place where we just had our first major event on Friday, they have some connections in the community, and they were really impressed, and I thought it was an awesome event. Not a whole lot of kids showed up, but if they have me back next year, I think we're going to do some... I haven't talked to them about it yet, other than they said that they would like it next year. I'm going to do some promotional stuff before the event and really try to help them make it as big as possible, because it's such a cool property and has the potential to be a destination Christmas event. And so we're really going to try to help them out with that next year. That's nice. Yeah, it took me a second too. This is a half supply.
It's the bread.
Oh,
from up here. Somebody asked her a question.
Oh, I missed the bread. My mom made Loretta Lynn's bread today and said it was one of the best breads she's ever made. I'll have to take her word for it because I can't try it, but it's Loretta Lynn. I'm sure it's incredible because everything that woman does is gold. What kind of bread were they talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, French bread.
French bread.
Cool.
Finds it in sliced bread.
Mm-hmm. Well, sugar, we got to get the squirt into bed.
Yep.
So we've been on here for over an hour, and I'm having fun catching up and all kinds of stuff. But I'm getting tired at the same time.
Yeah, I'm yawning. They already told me not to do that.
I think we're gonna go ahead and call it a night, and it won't be that long again. Not till probably next Christmas, because even when we're on our trip this summer, we'll be on a trip, and so we'll do it from the campground, whatnot. Hopefully, we have Verizon by then, so we have decent cell coverage. Anyway, thank you all for stopping in. It's been fun, and y'all have a good night, week, all that fun stuff. I'll try to get a video out this week. Bye. Oh, darn it.